pillars of all culture, the heroes of the mighty Scotland, the smartest men in all the land, the best looking men in history. Call on for Derek Fingers. Folk in Scotland, the greatest podcast ever. Folk in Scotland will change your life. Folk in Scotland.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Folk in Scotland. Stop saying about the theme tune. The theme tune's great.
I'm playing my own theme
and
tune.
they're all hearing it.
I'm playing my own theme tune
Shut
in my
up,
head.
it's a great theme tune.
It's A-Team theme tune.
I've got a few things to talk about.
Merged with Airwolf.
One, I want to know how big your shit was to block your toilet again.
Gigantic.
Had to get a plumber in and
I
everything.
I didn't know. I had to reach down and
Oh,
pull it out myself.
fight
Like,
it.
It's okay. I've been lambing when I was a kid.
Oh, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
I believe we're being experimented on. I'm not sure who.
Okay. Keep talking. I forgot to put a light on. Keep talking.
That's okay because Dundee's won the cleanest city in the UK.
Yes.
And our good friend Dundee Culture is fucking circulating this news. How's that possible?
It's not possible.
What is no?
It's a
What,
lie. Who's being paid in bridies?
I was walking down here today and counted
Yes.
77 different pieces of litter,
Okay.
and I'm including litter as not in a patch.
Mhm.
Each time I saw a bit of litter, 77 pieces.
The streets
There's
aren't
litter
getting
everywhere.
clean.
Now it's been cleaned.
They've not been getting cleaned, so it's a con.
It's the filthiest town going. It's filthy,
Yeah.
and I've had enough of it. It's filthy.
This is, and the thing is, you've been talking about this for several podcasts.
It's
How
going
bad it's
dirtier and
getting,
dirtier and dirtier,
and then we
win an
win
award.
cleanest city.
The last thing you do, because now they go, we're clean, we didn't have to spend any money on cleaning. What it needs to win is dirtiest city.
and then they'll have to do
They'll have
something
to do
about
something
it.
about
Look,
it.
it's the same thing as this guy. He said, "Look, there's potholes all over these roads.
yeah,
Cars are getting damaged.
yeah,
Insurance is not covering it because they said these should have been repaired because they've been reported.
yeah.
Everyone's paying, apart from the people that should be doing it. So what did he do? He painted huge cocks.
Yeah.
So they went, oh, we can't have that. So they filled them in to cover the cocks up.
Mm.
That's the sort.
So we
So what I'm
spray
saying
paint
is cocks.
around every
Where there's
piece of
rubbish,
litter.
cocks,
Bit of chewing gum.
cock.
Hold on, same size cock, or do we range them?
No, we don't paint them. We create them out of like concrete them to the ground.
Like gnomes.
Yeah, I'll give someone a job chipping them off, and then they'll clean up the rubbish as they're
Chipping
going.
them off.
Chip, 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 chip.
So that was going on. So the litter. So I'm walking down. I was thinking, this
Oh,
was on
dear.
my mind.
Oh God, it's never a good
As I'm
start.
tripping over litter, human feces and vomit, I'm going, God, I'm so glad I live in the UK's cleanest city.
Yeah.
And I see a sign. Art Warehouse. Today
What?
only.
What?
Massive savings. I'm like that. Wow.
Warehouse. Wow, this is
So it's
interesting.
pointing down Lochee Road. Go straight ahead.
You like colouring in?
Yeah, I do. So I'm walking down Lochee Road.
Oh my God,
Sees another one. Turn right.
this
I'll
is
go-
exciting.
I'll go-
Signs to lead you.
Sign. So I go across Lochee Road and I'm going down right. And it goes just 100 yards away. Turn left.
Exciting.
And I'm thinking, is it at the recycling yard? So I'm walking that wee pendy before the recycling yard. There's a sign going, right, just 100 yards.
Oh God.
So I turn, go past the karate place.
All
I'm
right.
on Shite Street,
Uh-huh.
walking to the right. There's a sign, turn left. And I'm like, and then I go to another. The sign is facing away from me. I can't see it. Walk around, look, straight ahead.
No.
Where is it?
Has someone put up signs to go in a huge circle and you followed
I
them?
doubt it. I doubt
That's kinda
No, I
amazing.
doubt somebody would have done that. The only thing I can think,
Yeah.
Renaissance.
What?
Did you research Renaissance?
No.
I give you a bone quite a lot, expecting you to chew on it. And you've not
I don't
chewed
like
on
the way
this
you
bone.
said that.
You've not chewed on this bone. Renaissance, you know where the Taekwondo place is?
Yes.
Next to that,
Uh-huh.
behind the strength gym,
Okay.
there used to be a mad wee woman that sold second-hand settees that smelled of death and fags.
I know where you are.
Would you rather have a settee smell of death or fags?
Neither.
Okay. That's all been painted up and it's
Okay.
white and it's got circles on it.
Right, okay.
That's open. That's Renaissance. Now, I was at the work a few years ago and this guy came in with this brochure
Oh, I can't.
and he had a gallery opening
Yeah.
in Dundee. He looked a bit like you know who Theo Pafites is?
No.
Don't know who Theo Pafites is?
Theo
He's on
Pafites.
Dragon's Den. Theo Pafites.
No.
He's
Don't
a-
watch TV.
He made his fortune in crotchless knickers. I thought you might have known him.
No, I have them.
And
but
I
don't-
remember he's in his chauffeur-driven car, and they were interviewing him, and he gets his glass out, and he goes, and they're like, what, sterling silver glasses? And I thought, you nouveau-riche piece of shit.
Oh,
And
right, okay.
Anyway,
he's that
this
kind.
guy has this energy, but he's got long hair. He looks like a kind of Maltese pimp, this guy,
Okay,
Resonaissance.
it's a good
But
look.
he's an artist.
Oh, no.
But his chosen medium is resin.
Resin.
He
I
make-
get it from
he-
the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that out.
So he makes what I can only describe as corporate hotel art. It's fucking shit.
Okay.
And he's based there. And I'm just thinking, is it his sale? That's where it was basically leading to.
But he got mixed up. Maybe the wind blew it and an arrow turned. It could happen.
No, it was cable tied on. But I don't know where else it could be. It must have been there. It wasn't along.
Well, that's the same as when someone gives you directions.
Mhm.
It's easy if you know where you're going to give a direction that's lacking in a lot.
I always give people fake directions.
I do as well.
Always.
I've always done that.
Especially if they're on their way to the hospital. My
If they're
wife's about
running.
to give birth.
I'm panicking. I'll just up that way. I don't know where the fuck it is. I've always done that as well.
Yeah.
I find
Yeah,
a
not
lot
nice,
of pleasure
not
in
nice
it.
people.
So not good art.
So today's been, I'm thinking, so as people putting tricks on me, am I in a little petri dish?
I've realised something though.
Uh-huh.
What if one of the hideous facts is we are the cleanest city, and everywhere else is
No, because I've been other places.
Perth isn't as clean as it used to be.
And who goes to fucking Perth?
Well,
it's not
there's
even
a-
a city. I'm speaking
Perth's-
of Inverness.
Perth's a city,
no,
isn't
it's
it?
no.
Is it not?
Perth, no.
Oh no, your opinion is not, but
No.
it is.
I just feel it's not.
Yeah, I thought so.
I hate Perth. Perth's the only thing that makes me quite defensive of Dundee, because
Perth-
Perth thought for years we'll soon be above Dundee.
Oh, no,
bigger
no.
population.
When I
bigger-
was going to college
yeah,
in Perth, it was going through a renaissance,
uh-huh.
right? And it was the houses, luxury
Yeah.
houses, you know, the flats with angles, roofs, and,
it's
they were
tripped-
getting
it's
built.
tripped up.
and everything was happening. The college was expanding out of control.
Yeah.
People were coming from all
Yeah.
over. It was really happening.
You know what fucked it over?
What?
Steven Seagal played there,
That's what will do it.
and it tripped it right up.
And then, when you go to it now, the streets are
shit.
dirty. The
Not as
college,
dirty as
they
Dun-
bought this massive
Not as-
sports centre.
Not as dirty as Dundee.
It's only
mate.
like 5 or 6 years, maybe 7 years old.
yeah.
This huge sports centre up for sale. It's
Glen
the
Rothes,
college is going.
which is famously a dump,
Yeah.
is cleaner than Dundee.
What?
Inverness is cleaner. Aberdeen is cleaner.
Kirriemuir
Edinburgh
is cleaner.
and Glasgow are cleaner. Dundee, in my opinion, is the most littered place I've ever been. It's disgusting.
I have to say,
You watch YouTube videos all over the place, and I don't pay attention to
Mhm.
what the person's saying. I'm just looking down at their feet, seeing what they're looking at. There's no the
but
litter.
you think about what they've done.
Mhm.
When we're so clean, we're up there with Singapore. No.
It's just what
No.
I will say is I think they've checked pollution,
Mm-hmm.
and Dundee's pollution is low. I think they're trying to say this les zones maybe helped. People aren't burning coal like they used to. The jam
Yeah.
industry is on its last legs. We're a lot better.
It's
And
true, but that's
we're-
in general.
We're in a place where I think the wind comes through. That
I love
that shitey air for
I
Fife.
love everyone with the electric cars going, I don't pollute the world at all. You're like, don't read
No.
into your car how polluting it is.
So they caught the shooter.
Oh yeah,
Mad as a box of frogs.
he is mad. That
Won-
was going to happen.
Wonderfully mad.
But I saw a video, and it's a beautiful video, and it's
Yeah.
this woman,
Mhm.
and the guy's filming in the
Mm.
car from across, and
Uh.
she's going, you can't do this. You have to stop, please. And it cuts to him, and he's going, and he's doing the face, and he looks exactly like the
It was her
shooter.
son.
Funny as fuck.
She
I
was in on it though.
I don't care. It's a beautiful thing.
Well, the woman.
It's wonderful.
It was a boomer that dobbed him in.
Right, okay.
McDonald's boomer. She's not getting the reward.
Oh, they always do this, though. If it's an FBI reward, go look how many are paid out.
Because you have to give in. She phoned 911. She didn't phone the reward line.
They always have a
Good
little
luck,
caveat.
boomer. Good luck, boomer.
Little caveat. Have you seen what's been put up in New York? Wanted the posters for all the CEOs. It's started something. People
They-
are angry, and they should be angry.
It's not a political thing. It's
They
left
should
and
be.
right are all
No, they're
getting fucked
angry.
over. They need
They're
to change
angry.
this. If killing that one guy if that makes somebody just go, oh, maybe I'll be nice today.
Mm-hmm.
If it makes a little bit of difference, he would be, because I've been told he's such a lovely guy.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that got shot, lovely guy. If he was such a lovely guy, and he was all about healthcare,
Yeah.
so his mission, not about making money for himself,
Mm-hmm.
his mission was giving health to people. So if you'd said to him, Bob, Brian,
Mm-hmm.
you get to die, but you get to save lives, he would have gladly given his life, because it wasn't a money, it was a calling. He's a health professional, and he was all about giving health to people.
Oh, now you put it like that.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't have got shot in the back and leg. Now, I have heard a lot of negative things about a particular people.
Who?
People who live in New Jersey. And you hear they're a bit thick or there's something. And I've knew someone from New Jersey.
Is there people in?
Hold on.
There's loads of people in New Jersey not called the Billies.
I don't know.
It's Irish extraction people.
I don't know. And I would be, listen, I know someone from New Jersey. They're educated. They're really funny. I'm not having this.
Is it colourful?
But in the last week,
Uh-huh.
if you go online and look at the amount of people, and one thing I know about people from New Jersey now, they've never looked up. Like cats, they can't look up, or is it dogs? They can't look up.
No.
Because they've looked up for the first time and they see drones everywhere.
Oh.
And these drones are fucking aeroplanes going into land. They're looking at it wings and they're going, it's not making a sound. You hear the jet?
Oh no, it's not.
They're fucking thick.
Did you see the guy that shot the drone above his house?
No, yeah, you're getting arrested. I saw him.
But it was hovering right above his. When are you allowed to take action? If you were sitting in your garden and a drone came in really low above your head,
I told you a few years
but
ago.
if you'd a big
they were going
stick,
past my window,
uh-huh.
my old house. They were going past the
But if you
window.
had just a big swippy
Yeah.
stick and just whacked it, say you'd a trained eagle.
Oh yeah, well you get them for it.
But if
To
it's
attack
low,
drones.
how far above your house do you own? Do you own any of the
None.
sky?
You don't own anything
Okay.
because you don't own rainwater that lands on your roof.
Oh, you don't.
You're not allowed
No,
to collect
you're
it.
not.
So you
When I
don't own
shite in my
anything.
neighbour's garden, I always reclaim it.
Oh, that's the way to do it. So people in New Jersey, there's been drones being seen. And they're saying, who are owning these drones and stuff? So you see the footage of it. It's a fucking commercial
Play,
airliner.
just play.
It's lit up. You can see it. It's clear. And they go,
What-
that's
what's-
definitely a drone.
Why are people getting thicker?
I don't know
Do
what's
you know
happened.
the latest
There's
one
something
is
in the water there.
people don't believe in the sun
Oh, didn't start this.
because
Because now you've said it, people are going to start thinking this way.
They say it's too far away. You can't. He said, if I stand in front of a radiator, I feel the heat. He says it can't be. It's too far away to get. It doesn't work. They don't understand or believe in it.
See, I thought...
Everything that people just took for granted. Like, I'll be the first to admit it. I don't really know how things work.
Mhm.
I don't know the fabric of a television. I don't know how things.
Mhm.
I'm not interested because it's sat there and it works and it's fine. I don't need to. I just trust in the science of it.
Of course.
But now people are just not. Oh, how's this?
It just exists in
how's
front
this-
of them.
how's this
There's no thought
how's
process.
this table work?
Right.
Legs don't exist. What's going on? What's
Gen
holding
X.
us?
I've heard this. I've read about it. The Gen X,
Uh-huh.
us, are the last generation
Mhm.
that grew up understanding how things worked
Oh, I
because
had
it
no
came to
idea.
us new,
Well,
and you got interested.
it's- when you had a VHS tape,
yeah.
it made perfect sense to me.
Mhm. Okay.
DVDs, it started to lose me at that point. And then smartphone technology, not
No,
fucking
it's
Scooby.
like these things aren't made by one person.
no
It's
collective
a lot
mind.
of people
yeah.
and a lot of time and a lot of.
we're like a, we're
You're
like
talking billions.
we're
of-
like a slime mold.
Yeah.
Humanity is a slime mold.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah,
Right, and you do get that, and I understand that.
but so what? People are doubting everything.
I don't know where it's come from. You see, look, I genuinely thought internet came out, and you're going to get all the knowledge of humanity put together,
It's
and you'll be
tits
able
and
to
cats.
dip it. It's tits and cats. That's mainly on mine
Yeah.
Instagram. But
Cats more than tits.
most universities and colleges in the world give all their information, all their courses out for free online. All of them. It doesn't matter. Harvard, everything. They give it away for free.
Yeah.
They don't teach you,
Mm-hmm.
because the real thing about Harvard's about getting in it. It's not about what you
Yeah,
get taught.
yeah,
It's about
yeah.
getting in it. So all this information's there.
Yeah, okay.
and we are definitely getting thicker.
Yeah.
We are definitely getting. Look at us.
Well, men are getting thicker. Could it be
I don't know what it is.
men are just becoming irrelevant? And
No, they say that every generation.
It was starting to switch off.
They said that leading up to World War One.
Eventually,
men are irrelevant.
What will become is like you know anglerfish.
I kind of feel like if you see
the
a
male
Dundee couple going together, they're
Just
kind of like
shrivels.
that already. Big giant women,
Because
little
what we call
shaking guy.
like you had that Lee Anderson and a woman. She was being a complaining bitch, right enough.
Okay.
But she was saying, "Kim, I mean, like women have got periods and childbirth and all this is quite difficult. What have men got?" And he could have said, "Well, peeing, you sometimes pee over the seat.
Oh God, it's awful.
You can get itchy balls sometimes.
I've had it.
Men are more likely to die of heart attacks." Blah, 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 blah. He said, "Try the Somme."
Well, I know it's.
The day men in their minds think we're all fucking Viking, fucking berserkers.
Yeah, where here's the thing, I can assure you right now, I've
no
never
Viking,
felt
but
that.
I'm
I'm
no
quite
Viking.
happy to stay home and watch tits and cats. That's the if anyone.
I'd rather sit on a Sunday when I had my hangover. All I wanted to do was sit in the house
Mhm.
and watch Inspector Morse episode
Oh, you've got to that
under a
age.
blanket. No, I've always liked doing that.
You've got to that age.
I've always been like that.
Yeah, I'm
But
not-
no, I don't want to run over a muddy field. with an
No.
axe.
and it's like this thing. The man, I'm going to save. You know what I hate, right? There's this trend where you pick your girlfriend up and spin her.
Yeah,
I'm telling you
trend
right now,
where?
it's on the internet.
Let's get break
I
people's
can't
necks.
do that.
Let's get kill
I
people.
can't lift anyone.
Let's get kill people.
And then I've got to say that to my girlfriend. I can't lift you. She's like, fucking excuse me.
Oh.
No, I'm weak. I'm a weak person. I've got very soft, flexible bones.
Oh. Who does these trends?
I don't know. And that's another thing.
Remember that one with the ice bucket challenge?
I liked when it was dropped on people's heads accidentally and hurt them. And then they needed a challenge to help them get out of hospital. When I'm looking on the internet, Instagram and that, occasionally you get adverts,
For
girlfriends. And you get that. It doesn't matter what you look for. These are the ones that are promoted. But it says a mistake. And I'm going to tell these company, you've made a mistake. It says, are you sitting at home bored? Why don't you get another girlfriend? If I'm bored, I don't want a girlfriend.
another woman in your life.
Don't need it. I'm not.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. It should say, are you wanting sex? Are you just in one of those moods? That's it. Don't go beyond it. You're not looking for relationships to stop your boredom.
My brother's office. My brother's successful. He doesn't waste his time doing shit like this.
Of course.
And his offices,
Mm-hmm.
they've got robot cleaners.
What? Full talking
No,
ones?
just things. They look like things out of Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah. I says,
What you're saying?
have they got flashlights on them? They've
That's,
not. But it'll come.
That's going to happen.
He's burning the
that
midnight
gets
oil,
rid of boredom.
and it comes. It
And
can,
it's wearing its wee penny.
well, imagine it just scanned him for
Mm.
heat. It could tell he was a bit stressed.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I could
they
imagine.
want you to stay in the office doing more work.
That's how it
It's
works.
you know those trendy offices that have got ping pong and shit
Oh, no.
and free sandwiches. It's all to keep you there.
Right.
Remember when you've never really done normal jobby kind of things.
Kind
But did you ever? You never worked in a pub.
No.
But famously, what pubs would do, they would get young people.
Right.
They wouldn't pay them very much, but they wanted to create this atmosphere. They wanted them to hang around
Yeah.
and be friends and frequent the place.
Okay.
That's what every work wants.
Well, it's like when you see the Google offices and that, and there's a slide to go downstairs, and there's the colours are too much, and it's like
remember the slide in Olympia?
I couldn't do it. The slide in Olympia when they first opened them, and they were different.
Oh,
This was in like the 80s.
yeah.
I went along. You
Did
got
you
your
do?
ticket, and I went down it. And
Oh.
as I was walking out, I bumped my foot, right? And then I go around the slide again, and there's all these red marks. And I keep going, the red's everywhere. I had opened up my foot, my big toe, into it looked like the mouth of a Muppet.
How'd you manage?
You could
Just
see the
how?
bone. Do you want to know
Thin
why?
flesh?
There was the stone stairs coming out of it had like pebble dash on them.
Oh, jeez.
They removed it, but they put
That's
pebble
a
dash
very
in,
hard shine.
and you'd walk on it and go,
Oh,
ow, ow. But I'd
Remember
split
the
it
urban
open.
myth about it that somebody slid halfway down a razor blade and stuck it.
Well,
in.
what it was is
It was
the
you.
urban myth was they went from the outside and knocked nails through it. So when you slid down it in the
Imagine
morning.
sliding down that.
But there was blood everywhere, and it was just getting worse and worse. And then eventually the guy noticed. I didn't even feel it. And then it was like, holy shit, it was like
Imagine what
flapping out.
Dundee could have been if we hadn't spent like billions on the Olympia.
See, I'd only seen it at that, and I never saw it when it turned into a wave pool and everything.
The
I never
new
went
Olympia,
back.
I think it's shut again.
And then that
cannot
new
get
one,
they cannot get the chlorine right.
that new one is,
Oh,
it's, right. We've talked about
get
this
the
so many
giant hole
times.
down at the Eden Project.
Shut it down.
They dug a big hole.
Just go in there.
Eden Project.
Yeah.
I thought, landscaping, you get go down. They filled the hole in
They
again.
filled it in again.
Why did they dig a fucking hole?
Contaminated.
Was
It
it?
was a gasworks.
Oh,
They've had to dig it all up and fill it in again because it's full of carcinogens.
Imagine the plant, all this beautiful rhododendrons and fancy. Can those ferns you touch, sensitive ferns, and they go, ooh.
The Namaste plant. They go,
Oh,
I've touched them. They're
so,
lovely.
yeah, I have. I bet you have. And it's all beautiful. Day one, everybody walks in beautiful. Day two, everyone's fucking dead.
Well, this is what will
It's
happen
all withered.
because
Mm.
everyone thought we're getting the Eden Project. It's going to be domes. It's not. It's just a big fucking park.
We're not getting one. We'll get one dome.
We're not getting any domes,
Yeah, fuck off.
right? And then here's
Eden, hold on, the fuck.
you're not getting the
Hold
dome.
on. No, shite. You go to Disneyland and you expect to see Mickey Mouse's lugs. That's Disneyland.
I get it.
Eden Project's fucking domes.
There's no domes.
in a place with a climate like Dundee, you're telling me no domes.
No, they're just going to put tropical plants out beside the railway track. And it's an old gasworks.
Shit.
So what's the building going to be? It's the old gas container, you know, the expandable one.
Yeah, the framework of it.
But you know why they couldn't do
Yeah,
anything with
dome
that?
over
Because
it.
it's so fucking polluted and dangerous. It's, you know, you need to, how do you decontaminate? They're going to put like a lead paint on it to keep the contamination in. So when you're visiting the Dundee Eden, it's basically Cancer City.
Oh. There'll be strawberries and they'll say,
I didn't touch anything. Didn't breathe in. Fuck's sake.
fucking everyone's filled
It's
with madness.
so dangerous.
Well, I think the Eden Project's more like, it's going to be 2046, they say, when it's finished.
I think that's
We'll be
probably
dead.
that's a bit optimistic.
They'll have our wakes at it.
Jesus.
The
Oh,
the game arena's no happening.
that's not happening.
The sports...
They keep
the-
threatening it. It's not
no,
happening.
it's not happening.
They've not even measured the ground
They're
yet.
just,
They've-
I hope this gamer thing dies off soon.
It
If we
kind of
just-
won't. It's the biggest media in history.
Mm.
It sells more than anything. Now, I watched 2 films.
What
and
did
I-
you watch?
I've been so behind. This film's 5 years old now. But I watched Ready or Not. It's the Samara Weaving. She's at her wedding.
It's all right.
It's fun. It's,
all
like an
right.
80s film.
Her eyes
Do you
off,
kn-
put me off.
No, her eyes are fine. And it's great fun. Do you know how much that cost?
A tenner.
$6 million.
Oh, God.
So why do films cost like 400 million for Tom Cruise's one now?
I'll tell you how.
Don't do it.
Red One cost
Yeah.
250 million.
Right. No,
The
I'm
Rock,
getting angry.
but The Rock got 50 million for that.
It's a joke. Stop paying these fucking terrible actors.
The Rock's terrible. You get terrible bang for
And
your
Ready or
buck.
Not's about to get a sequel. So this is fun. But it's a fun film. You put it on, you watch it, it's great.
Big Eye Woman Weaving.
Yeah.
Niece, not daughter. Of Hugo.
Okay.
She's in a thing. It's like the world has ended and there's angels in it.
Oh, don't know.
It's like the rapture's happened and it's just the world when all the
She was
holy-
in Ash versus Evil Dead. That's the first time I saw her.
she
to the
was in
cabin.
The Babysitter.
I've not seen that. Is it
No.
any good? No.
You know, have you seen the trailer for 28 Years Later?
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Oh, God's sake.
I don't give a fuck.
I
It
will
looks
watch it. It
terrible.
looks good. I'm
Looks
looking
terrible.
forward to it. I love that
Don't
trailer.
care. Zombies. Who cares?
Oh, they're not.
Here's the next one I watched.
They're not zombies.
I don't care what they are. They're
They're
zombies.
rage and fear.
Rage zombies. Who cares?
Wonderful. Can't wait.
Here's the next one. It took me a year to get around to.
Let's hear it.
Megan.
Shite.
No, it's fucking great.
It's not.
It's wonderful.
It's a pedo fantasy.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a wee lassie pedo fantasy.
No, it's what? What are you talking about? No, it's not.
it is.
Do you not notice that everyone in it doesn't like the doll? They go, "What the fuck is this?" They're all scared of it. It's
The
creepy.
thing about it is wee dolls dancing. It's
a
like
what the fuck are you talking about?
Remember the toffee pops?
What?
That pedo thing in Channel 4 back in the 80s. They would get wee lasses dressed up like Madonna and shit.
No.
It's like that, except Killer Robots. I hate that film. It's a Blumhouse number. Didn't like it.
Yeah, and it's usually terrible. His films are usually terrible. I thought it was excellent.
It's like fucking Cocaine Bear. They're just shit.
No, that wasn't
I didn't
great.
I didn't like. I
No,
didn't like Megan.
I liked Megan because it didn't. It's a scary killer doll, and
It's
it didn't
no
fall into any of the
I didn't
tropes.
find it very scary.
No, it's not scary. It's fun. It's like an entry level horror film, like The Gate or something. It's fucking great.
no,
I enjoyed it,
no.
and I was worried that people say, "No, it's very bloodless and that." No, it's fine.
They're
it's
all,
an 80s style,
all Blumhouse films are
but
bloodless.
it's an 80s style film. I
They're
loved
all
it.
PG fucking 13. All of them.
I
It's a
thought it was
business
great.
model. No, I didn't like
I
it.
thought it was great. I thought it was fun, and if this
That's
is your
that's a wee woman.
entry level
a wee
into
woman.
what do you mean a wee woman?
It's a wee woman in the doll costume.
No, it's not. It's a kid.
No, it's not. It's a wee woman.
No, it's a kid.
It's a wee dancing woman.
It's a dancer. She was young as fuck. She's a kid.
So they've got a wee lassie to do kind of provocative, strange dancing. That's unsettling. Steven
It
Spielberg
wasn't
involved in this
provocative.
film.
Did you see that? Is this a
Yeah.
self-report?
No, she was
What
like
the
doing,
fuck?
she's doing
No,
all the
was it?
dancing.
What dancing? She done
If you
one
had a
dance.
cha-
The
See-
other wee girl was
Hold
doing.
on, hold
it wasn't
on.
provocative.
Hold on.
And then she pulls up a
Hold on.
guillotine to
Hold
kill
on.
the guy
If you were at school,
and kills him.
if you were at school when you're how old? 10,
Yeah.
and Abdi's sitting, and there's a fat kid that did the stage magic and that, and then one of your classmates comes on and starts going. Abdi's like that. What the?
There was nothing
who's-
provocative
Who's
in this.
taught her to dance like that?
There was nothing provocative in it. I think this is a self-report. You need to
No.
get yourself to the doctors.
Didn't like it.
I thought
didn't
it was
like it.
great. Then I saw the trailer for Craven the Hunter,
Shite.
which is meant to get the reviews are the
Craven-
worst ever.
I swear to God,
the
Craven,
guy has a 10-pack.
I swear to God, Craven the Hunter
Yeah,
was released 2 years ago. I was convinced it had just been and gone, and I missed it.
I am.
it's not
sick of these
released yet.
films.
And they've released it. They showed the first 8 minutes of it for free. Just came out. So
I
you saw
watched
the first 8 minutes.
Looks awful.
It's cut like it's better because I watched Mobius. I didn't watch Madam Web.
Not seen them.
I've seen one of the Venom films. Terrible.
Right.
But Craven the Hunter, it's out. It's released in cinemas. But then Sony have realised Wicked's making them a fortune. They're like that. Well, we show Craven the Hunter, which nobody's going to go and see, or will we use those cinemas to show Wicked more? So
Oh,
they've
right.
decided to go for Wicked. So it was released, but then it's been withdrawn. Released, withdrawn. Released, withdrawn. The withdrawal method.
Ariana Grande. I think she realised how daft she looks in interviews.
Well, she's like a human skeleton.
Not how she looks, how she acts, rather. And I noticed her in one interview when they were saying, you know, what's holding space for? And she goes, I don't know what it meant. I just didn't want to embarrass the interviewer by saying, I have no idea what you're talking about. So she says, I don't know what
Well,
anything
she shouldn't
is.
be friends with that
Oh.
woman who's like 60 years old.
They're too...
They're like I've told you that the Bulger killers.
Don't go together.
Separate them. Came made me
Madness on the highway.
Came made me sick. Selena Gomez,
Okay.
wonderful. Love
I-
Selena Gomez.
I watch her in
She does no
Murders in the
mouth.
Building.
She just speaks like that all the time.
Weird voice, but that's fine.
Doesn't matter.
That's
but I like
fine.
her. I like her.
I like
Come
her
from
too.
a place of love. Like
That's
her when
fine.
she's fat. Like her when she's thin.
Doesn't matter.
Seen who she's got engaged to?
No.
That monstrous fucking ogre,
What?
Benny Zappo or something he's called.
Who
He's
the
a
fuck's
DJ.
that?
His feet are deformed looking and dirty as fuck. It's look up.
Should you get married to someone with dirty feet?
Benny Zappo? No.
Or deformed looking? Because
No,
my
they're
girlfriend was a
normal.
dancer and her feet looked
He's
like
mate.
taped together
He's
twiglets.
not danced a day in his life. He's just
Oh.
a dirty, smelly bastard. His eyes are fucking hell.
My
Somebody needs to save that
My-
lassie.
girlfriend has 2 bunions
Oh.
on each foot.
He's been sprinkling something into her food.
Oh,
Ariana Grande, poor lassie, is too. She's
There's-
fucked up.
there's something
because
going on.
she had a concert where people died. That's get fuck
That's
you up.
not. Yeah, that's going to be terrible.
That's get fuck you up. I don't care
But
what
the
people.
two of those people together just
Not
going,
good.
"Oh, I love you," and
But I
start
told
crying
you
with their
that
cheekbones.
actress was good.
I have the same cheekbones.
The actress was good. She's in The Outsider. It was a Stephen King thing.
But
Really
Wicked's
horrible.
made her mad.
It's made her mad.
It's made her insane.
Hollywood has a tendency to take, like, strangely, a number of British black people
Yeah.
have went across to Hollywood and just went off the rails and then fucking sorted themselves out again.
Wake up and
like
come
that
back.
Daniel
What the fuck?
Daniel Kaluuya. He
Yeah.
was in Get Out.
Right, okay. Yeah.
He lost his mind for a while.
Did
He
he?
just lost his mind. but then he got back on track. I don't
Just
know.
got his- oh, man,
I think there's a
don't
lot
want
of
that.
pressure.
See, here's the thing. If that girl,
She's
was
not a girl.
talking-
She's
the woman.
47-year-old.
whoever she is, she was like talking like this and acting, and especially dressing like that.
Yeah,
But she
bonkers.
worked at the Bridge Shipper.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. You'd
No.
go, oh, it'd be terrible. Have you seen how bad
It
she's got?
allows you to
Oh,
just
she's
have
awful.
your-
She hands you your chips and she's
Yeah.
got collars like
Yeah.
Harry Hill and going, and starts crying. You'd go, oh, bless
It
her.
allows you.
Thanks for my chips, hen.
It allows you to dress like the Hunger Games
Yeah.
and call your children just anything.
Anything you want.
Anything. That's what fame and success
I
does.
always thought it was terrible in Spain. You know how they're only at a period in time, they're only allowed, they got a book and they could only use names to call their children.
Right.
And you think that's wrong, but maybe in Hollywood they're given a book and they say, see that name? They go, yeah, James. That's it. That's all you call your kid.
There's only one name for me.
What? What name would you be called?
There's only one name for me.
Am I meant to think that's a joke? Right. You're fucking
The-
useless.
The
Ah,
No, it's awful. Hollywood can fuck you up. Ken, who said, you know the guy, I didn't watch Vikings,
never
Did
seen
you?
it. No.
but the guy that plays the mad guy, that's the main Viking,
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was just his Norwegian dude or something. He's Australian.
Australian, yes, I have seen
And he's
him.
a lovely guy. He's just
He
this
lives
shy.
on a farm and he doesn't care about
They
acting.
said to him, what do you think? He's in the new
Yeah.
June thing, and they're like, when's this set?
Don't know.
Love
I just turn up,
I
gives me
turn
money
up.
for the farm.
Give me one. It's
He
wonderful.
seems very normal, yeah.
So you can
Mhm.
be unaffected but the problem is you need to have the fame to have the career, but you cannot stay in LA. You can't.
But here's the no, I think you can be quite easily unaffected by it.
In LA. How?
Anywhere. I'll tell you why. Because the reason that some people get into politics is power.
Right.
The reason some get in is to change something or to affect something. They're never successful. The reason you get into acting, a lot of people want the fame.
Yeah.
Other people just want to act, and I love being on stage and that. And they'll have a tiny lower career and won't push it because they want this. I'm quite happy. How many actors will go, Oscars are fucking stupid, the same as we do? They just want to go to their job and work. But the fame,
The 40
The
grand,
fame.
the 40 grand fun pack would be I'd like to go there.
no.
Some anal
No.
bleach.
You have to pay tax on that. So you get this thing at the
Are you allowed
Oscars,
to turn it-
100 grand.
are you allowed
No,
to
you
turn-
got to pay tax on that.
Can you turn it down?
Yeah, you turn it down
Give it
because
to charity.
and loads of people don't. No, you got to pay tax. There's still tax on it.
A tax deductible if you give it to charity.
It's like on these game shows.
Mhm.
You win a car, you've got to pay the tax before you leave there.
Remember
You know
the
that
gadget
fucking
show
hell.
with that horrible Jason Bradbury?
I've seen him. Did I speak to him? I think
Funny
I did
energy.
somewhere. Yeah, I did speak to him
He
somewhere.
remember the prize package in that? It's like a PlayStation 17, a
Everything.
fucking widescreen
It
telly.
looked great.
You have to pay tax on that.
No,
Okay.
not in this country.
Okay.
But in America, you
You
do.
do. Okay.
Because prizes here, if you win 140 million on the lottery.
I saw Bob Hope's house the other day.
Uh-huh.
Massive. Massive.
That was a change in subject, you ADHD person.
It's
But
like, well, because
anyway, if you win the lottery here,
Cher's house burnt, all our wigs
I'm
have gone up.
going to persist. If you win the lottery here, 140 million, you get 140 million.
Okay.
In America, you get taxed.
Oh, well.
You don't get taxed here.
It's worth it. The healthcare's magnificent over there.
That's why I think here, to have a mortgage,
Mm.
you have to have an income that's taxable or something.
Okay.
But if you win the lottery, you can't get a mortgage on
If
it.
you had rich uncle, great uncle,
Something like that.
great uncle Barry Findas, who was the LA mogul,
Yes.
he died and left you a £40 million house.
Yes.
It would ruin you.
Ruin you.
You have to pay the taxes to maintain it. which
Because
you
we
can't-
know someone that was left 2 houses,
Right.
almost bankrupted her.
Well, I left.
Yes.
I knew a guy.
It was terrible.
Bob. And Bob used to drink in pubs I worked in. And
Yeah.
Bob had an uncle that died and he inherited a house, mortgage free.
Okay.
And he was set, he could have lived in that house for the rest of his life, got
Mhm.
himself a wee job, he would have been absolutely fine. He remortgaged it up to the hill a number of times.
Oh, don't do that.
Then he lost it. Last time I saw him selling the big issue.
Don't do it. Don't
He would have been
remortgage.
happier if he'd never got a house in the first place.
Jesus. Messages.
Mm-hmm.
Fair Fight 14. Hi, guys. Goran has mentioned he's going for 20 meals this year. Where myself, I'm cutting back with the amount of goodies I normally eat in the weeks
Why?
leading up to Christmas because you got to live healthy. Only one large bag of crisps so far. That's not bad. Actually, that's exactly the same as me.
What kind of crisps?
How about yourself, Derek? I am eating really well at the moment. And lots of salads and fish, and that's what I enjoy the most.
That's good.
Last night I had
Well,
sweet
steamed
potato,
fish. Well,
steamed fish, lots
sweet
of green
potato
veg.
shit. I'm not a fan of the sweet potato.
Oh, I
Or the
love
yam.
sweet potato. Yeah, it's
Prefer a tatty.
No, I don't.
No,
Very different.
yeah,
And I don't like potatoes.
It's like tatty soup's lovely, but sweet potato soup's disgusting. It's sweet.
Also, does Goran have any tips on growing a decent beard? I myself did no shave November. Now my wife has hinted that I should keep it till at least the new year. Oh, the wife likes a bit of
Likes a tickle, tickle.
Yeah.
Tickle, tickle.
Oh my goodness.
Just fucking grow it.
Grow it. Keep
It's a
it.
pain in that. You have to
Go
wash
mad.
it.
Now, the problem is with me.
Uh-huh.
In 2004, I had a beautiful big long
Right.
beard.
Uh-huh.
I was working abroad a lot, so I
Yeah.
just didn't shave.
Yeah.
And I came back once and I thought, and I was surfing, and when you're surfing, this water,
Oh,
ugh,
salt in there. and
right,
that.
and it was, I felt the weight of it, horrible.
Uh,
So I thought, I'm going to cut it off tonight after a day surfing. And I only had this plastic blunt razor,
are you an idiot?
and I shaved it so much I bled. Now, the other day, every now and then, it'll just get aggravated in the same bits that I cut it. And I trimmed it the other day, and I was so red, I couldn't come in yesterday. But you see, it's still there a bit, and I have
Yeah.
to use moisturiser to get it away. And this damage that I caused 20 years ago just comes back at random.
Jesus, your body's at war with you, isn't it?
And if you're going to cut it,
Uh-huh.
trim it first, one length. Trim it shorter,
No,
and get good razors.
No, get a pair of clippers.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Clip off and shave
Yeah, that's
it.
what I'm saying. Get it.
Go to the barbers and get them to do
Yeah,
it
get them
now.
and do it.
Yeah.
Don't get a blunt razor and just keep
No,
hacking
don't.
at it.
Don't use it. Don't use the same fucking razor your missus uses
You
in
see
her
the
legs.
redness?
Yeah,
It's
I
going
do.
away.
I do.
That took 2 days to go away because every now and then it just, because it was growing my beard
Right,
again, it just
okay.
goes aggravated.
Right, okay.
So I had to cut it off. And I've got to keep it moisturised and everything because
Yeah.
I fucked up.
You have to wash it a
It
lot.
never goes away.
Because think about it, your skin's not. All kinds of shit can get in there.
This is very
'Cause I'm a
thin skin
very
on your
mess-
face.
I'm a very messy eater.
And I never bothered. I would just cut it,
Oh,
grow
yeah.
beards, shave it. No,
Yeah.
but I hacked at it.
Oh.
And it's left me. And I don't even get red here on it. It's all just one side where it.
But
Oh,
I've
what
got
a
my
mess.
concert in April, and I might
Oh, that's
shave it
exciting.
off. But I
After
need,
that,
if I don't have a beard for this concert, I
You'll
don't
s-
think I'll get in.
you'll be, it'll
I
be
don't think
embarrassing.
because it's gonna be a lot of beards.
Shave your head before you go as well.
No, don't be fucking stupid.
Just shave your head
No, I
before you
won't
go.
do it.
You used to shave. You're
But
shaving your head
you
last.
but
You look good.
you look upside down.
What do you mean
you
you look
can't-
upside down?
You can't have a beard and a shaved head.
Look, you're going to a Viking
You
thing.
look upside down.
You don't look upside down.
You
I know
do.
which way you're up.
You're upside down. People
know
are like
which way-
looking at you. You're
Chris
mad.
Shadowins.
Oh God, here we go.
Morning, dudes.
Uh huh.
I sent him something. You'll regret asking.
Uh huh.
Tests are going on in Dundee using AI to assist the elderly via electricity uses. It tracks normal routines such as making tea and doing laundry, and if they aren't followed, they can send an alert for assistance. And elderly and nearly elderly gentlemen, as in elderly and
Oh,
nearly
yeah, if
elderly.
we need them.
Yeah, I'm nearly elderly. What
Do
daily
you've
routines?
got one of those buttons.
No, I don't. What daily routines would this monitor of yours, and at what point should we assume you've fallen and can't get up? It's clearly wanking. For you, not me. I do once a month. But it's purely medical.
If I've not done my shit, my 8 o'clocker AM.
Oh, I'm regular as fuck as
Yeah,
well.
If I don't do my 8 o'clocker, and I like a good shit in the evening as well.
You text me at 8. Dirty fucking bastard. I knew it.
That's where I'm texting from. I'm busy.
I feel these are
Sitting
dirty
doing-
texts now.
Sitting having my shit.
Cheers and have a good weekend. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, well.
No, it'd be taking
we're
a shit in
living
the
it-
morning.
we're
I'm
living it-
regular.
We're living in the UK's cleanest
I like
city.
having a little half a cup of Alpen. It keeps you regular, but when you fart, it
And
stinks.
Alpen's got a lot of sugar in it.
Oh, you get sugar free.
What's the point?
It tastes nice.
No, it doesn't.
It does taste
It's
nice.
the sugar in the Alpen that makes it taste nice. Alpen without sugar just tastes shit.
But I don't like
It's just horse food.
I don't like sugar.
You might as well get a fucking
You know,
nose bag.
like the cold coffees, too sugary. Make one at home. 2 single granules of Nescafe cold milk. Wonderful. Stacey King, morning mofos. On Tuesday morning, after I had my usual random dream where I lost something I cannot find it, I had a second weird dream. We're getting to... This is our fans, our listeners. I don't call them fans. They're listeners. They tell us our dreams. It started with me chasing a supervillain who was in a hat. I failed to stop the person wearing the hat from getting outside into the sun. The hat had started to grow in size until it covered North America. The villain's sole reason... This is someone having a crisis. The villain's sole reason was to have the Earth look like it was wearing a hat when viewed from space. Still, it makes change from the dreams where I cannot piss. I need to piss but can't.
I was watching an interview with
Stacey,
Jimmy White.
go and talk to your doctor.
No, Jimmy White, the snooker player.
Yeah.
For like 3 months, he got really into crack. And he was just smoking crack all the time for 3 months.
And then
he
just gave up.
Spent 30 grand on crack. He had a special crack bank account. And he was just putting it in these joints and smoking it. And he was
This seems to be like...
Weirdly, I thought it was coming down with someone again the other day because everyone is having multiple colds this year.
Yes, it's
wild. The
wild.
hospitals are full. So I couldn't sleep. And I was I felt my fever, and I had the weirdest dream where I'd moved to a town called Hate Town. And everyone in the town...
Another self-report.
Its whole point was everyone was on board with it. And they were waiting for a certain point when they were just going to murder everyone around, all the towns around them.
Mm-hmm.
But they were all being all nice on the surface, but they were all stockpiling weapons.
I've tuned out.
It's
a
fucking
dream.
nuts.
Like Stacey, I've tuned out.
Tuned
Ian
out.
Rockcliffe.
No.
Okay.
It's like
OCD you have.
Go on.
Morning, folkers. Interesting you touched on all of these new luxury housing developments going up. I've been in a few and they're really tiny, really small rooms and thin walls, all very cheaply made. I have a few colleagues who are trying to get on the property ladder and it's really hard. One was even looking at a 40-year mortgage.
Jesus.
A 40-year, and that's for a 2-bedroom flat. What a sad state we're in. How's it going to end where no one can afford to buy? Council's paying massive amounts to private landlords. Keep up the good
That's
work and have a great
really bad.
weekend. Thanks, dude. Do you know how it's going to end? Corporations are going to buy houses en masse,
No, yeah.
and then you're just going to be paying your rent
Yeah.
to Tesco's.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be.
They're doing a big develop. They're trying to get more affordable housing in the country. But affordable housing is great if you make, but just have council houses.
Yes.
If you build an affordable housing plan and then you get flat, they sell the place
Yeah.
and then the prices just go up.
Council housing that you're not
need
allowed to sell.
Yes,
Council housing.
council housing, good quality council.
And
if you,
the longer you're in it, old school, the less rent you pay.
yeah,
Your rent goes down and down over time.
you're very strict.
Yes.
You say you've got to maintain this place.
Mhm.
You've got to be a good neighbour. As
That's
soon as
it.
you're a piece of shit,
Out.
get to fuck.
Yeah, which is not even easy to
So,
do that.
so to get a council house should be seen as a privilege, and it should.
We had a neighbour that had their door
Mm-hmm.
kicked in 6 times by the police.
Oh.
Still couldn't get them out. Now,
But council houses, if we had affordable council houses,
I
it would
agree.
improve society.
yes.
You know what they did? I remember it happening. Some cunt at I grew up in a council estate. He goes, "Oh, you fucking council house mink," and it was around the same time
Mm-hmm.
when they thought, "Oh, your trainers are shit,"
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and that's when it all started. Thatcherism
Trainers.
Thatcherism was basically, "Oh, you don't have as much money as me." That was
That's
it.
all it was.
That's all it was.
That's all it was.
That's all it was.
There's a weird thing in Dundee. A lot of people they come from poor families or whatever,
Right.
and they've got a job.
Right.
Right, and they're doing okay. They're
Okay.
paying their bills. Cost of living comes in. They go, it doesn't affect me. I've got money. To say that's a status symbol, that's not what it's about.
It'll affect them.
Do you know what I mean? Crazy. Anyway.
I know people who are living. They're a ball hair away from disaster.
Thanks, mate. Just say it. You're saying it to my face.
But they've got a lot of money. They're bringing in a lot of money,
Oh, shit.
job wise. But they're putting out. They've got 2 cars on tick.
No.
They've got the kids. They've got
I've
the big
cut
mortgage.
back
And
on everything.
people going to
and I'm
realise how
still
close
struggling.
people are to disaster.
And it's not bad. I'm not saying this because people are listening and go, oh, woe is me. Everyone's the same.
yeah,
everyone's
you're
the
all
same.
close.
We're all-
Everyone's close to disaster.
So I've got a show in the last 16 minutes or
Okay.
however long it takes, 26 minutes. Well, it doesn't
Is
matter.
this a show? Well, you've got a show
We're doing
now.
a show. We're
You've-
waiting to start the show.
Now, after 5 years, this is it.
We're starting the show.
Okay.
It's been cold recently.
Very cold.
And I consider this a partly educational podcast.
Okay.
And I wanted to get facts about, and I innocently
Here's
started.
what, before you start,
Yeah.
my dad gave a piece of advice.
Oh no.
He's bunnet.
Yeah.
When he's out for a drive, he goes for his bird watch in the morning. He puts his
Lovely.
bunnet in the hot air vent.
Oh.
So when he gets
Nice
warm
toasty
bunnet,
head.
there you
Oh,
go,
That's a good one.
isn't it?
So, I wanted to bring facts to the listeners about the cold.
Factoids.
Because it got to -8 the other night here.
Nippy.
Fucking freezing.
Yeah, nippy.
Okay. And now I'm in a house this is the first house I've ever been in with heating.
Oh, wonderful.
So it's great because to have an electric fire in the corner's not heating. I could tell you that right now.
No.
And this is the first house I've ever lived in with heating, and it's
Is
wonderful.
it gas central heating?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
It's
Gas central heating is absolutely
it's low.
It's
And we
wonderful.
keep it low, and it's just that put a jumper
Low
on.
and slow.
Don't get it hot because you get
No.
miserable feeling. It's
Low
just
and
lovely.
slow.
And I looked outside and everything's frozen solid. It was just the greatest feeling ever. So, fact 1. The cold kills more people than the heat in any society.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a fact. Then I got my second fact, and I knew this was being skewed in a direction. This was innocent looking up facts, by the way. Scientists discovered that men find boobs more attractive in the cold.
They're a food source.
I don't know if that's the case.
And then when you're in the heat, you lose your appetite.
I think when you
In the
see a
heat,
jumper
you-
and there's a glimpse of a boob with a jumper, that's quite exciting.
no, if you're in a heat,
Yeah.
you're not want a milk drink.
I don't know if it's about curdled milk. I think it's just about boobs are round and shiny.
Like the sun.
I think it's that.
Okay.
Number 3. Back to innocent again. The biggest snowflake ever was 15 inches wide
A
and
walloper.
8 inches thick
Where did they find that?
in America.
Wonderful.
4. You notice it changes a little again.
Twisted.
Porn searches increase in winter.
Yeah, you're inside wanking like fuck.
Wanking like fuck
Okay.
to keep warm.
It's one thing they can't take off us, the wanking.
Yeah.
Hitler never stopped people from wanking.
Still wanking.
Yeah.
Know what stops you doing it?
Cut off
You
your
just
hands.
stop. You fall asleep.
Yeah.
You get to the age where you just go, I was meant to do something there. Just goes out your
You
mind.
just wank in your mind. Can you have a mind wank?
A what?
A mind wank.
Does that make you come? You can think
A
and it
mind
makes
wank,
you,
yeah. Everybody can do a mind wank. You never done a mind wank?
What?
Listeners are all mind wanking right now.
I don't think that's possible.
It is.
No.
Stinking mind wank. I did a survey, a course.
I've got to end up punching my thigh to get any feeling
£30
going.
I had to pay sting.
And you could do it in your mind.
mind wank. I'm doing it right now.
Please don't. Number 5. The biggest snowman ever built was 113 feet. Imagine when it starts getting melty and slushy.
Imagine the size of the carrot.
What a mess.
Fuck.
Hate that in America. Now, this is where it takes a turn.
Okay.
Number 6. Women are 30% more likely to orgasm with warm feet. Now, my girlfriend comes to bed with 2 pairs of socks on.
How disappointing for her.
Eh? Eh? Is she hedging her bets? What the fuck's going on?
She'll need at least 4
And-
pairs of socks.
I've seen her wearing slippers to bed. Eh? What are you
needs-
saying?
You need to strap a
I know what
hot
I'm
water
doing.
bottle.
I don't know if you know all that mess down there. I have no idea what's what. It's just like
warm feet.
trying to figure out a map round the butcher's bin. There's no way.
No, it's
So, number 7, back to innocent. The coldest temperature ever recorded was minus 123 centigrade.
Whereabout? Forfar?
Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Or my street in the last couple of weeks.
Fuck, that's cold, isn't it?
That's chilly.
Can you throw up the boiling water and it freezes?
I like when they get it wrong and it comes down boiling and burns
I
them.
love that. I love that a lot.
Number 8. The cold makes both men and women less sexually adventurous unless they have hiking socks on, apparently.
Why can you... Fucking
I'm going to have a word with her.
Yeah.
And the socks are like super fluffy and they go right up to the knee. Loads of socks on.
Right, okay, just all the socks.
Suspicious. Number. Did I hear someone screaming?
It sounded like it was like a mewling of a cat or baby.
Number 9,
We did entomb a cat in this building for good luck.
and it's still going.
Still going.
Number 9, the week before Christmas, condom sales double.
Double.
And fucking socks,
All
apparently.
the relatives around at the house,
Jesus.
giving it to the great auntie.
10,
Mhm.
women are more likely to suffer from mood swings in winter. Can't find their fucking socks.
Oh, yeah.
This has really got me thinking.
Mm.
11, there's an increase in dating sites in the week between Christmas and New Year.
Oh, people are fed up with yeah.
It's all the new socks.
They're fed up.
What do
with
you
the
get at
family.
Christmas?
It's just-
How many socks are you going to get
There's a lot of
at
people.
Christmas? They're telling you something. You're being told.
Christmas
Fuck's
is an
sake.
awful time, just stuck with all the. If folk will get together like family groups of 60 and stuff at Christmas.
No, I couldn't do that.
no,
I don't.
no,
I don't
no,
well, I don't
no,
have
no,
anyone.
no.
I don't have a
It's a
family.
giant turkey.
I've got my mum.
Oh well.
That's it. There's no other family. But
Hmm.
that's enough.
Yeah.
12. The most common gift for adults is socks at Christmas. The most common gift is socks because it's all about the ladies. Well, I don't even know. It's one of those organisms.
So,
13.
okay.
1 in 1,000 women will suffer from hypothermia on nights out this holiday season in the UK.
Knickerless.
Have you seen the way they're dressed?
I blame
And if they say to
one
me,
man and one man alone.
Who?
Theopaphites.
Did he?
Crotchless knicker king.
But what's a crotchless knicker? Isn't it just string on your legs?
Just a flap. It's crotchless.
But there's no flap there.
The knicker, the crotch, cut out, saves them money,
So string on your legs.
less material, and then it's premium. Crotchless knickers cost more than normal knickers.
So what is the function of the knickers apart from string on your legs?
If folk are too lazy to take their knickers down, it just lets
So
folk
why do
get
you have
smelly
knickers?
finger.
But what part's it covering then?
What?
Eh?
You can get crotchless knickers that cover the cheeks of the arse, but just the fanny's open.
Why do you need your cheeks covered?
I don't know. It's a mystery to me, mate.
What is happening?
All I know is Theopaphites had solid silver cups off the back of it.
And fucking warm socks.
He
Dirty
didn't
bastard.
touch socks.
Oh.
You do get those things they did in Flashdance. It's like a sock without a foot.
Those dirty bastards.
Dirty bastards.
Going to their
Theopaphites.
dance classes, just
Theopaphites.
fucking going, all shaky and everything. Red-faced.
Kim was an advert that's been doing the rounds. Can that
What's that?
Chinese dance, Cheng Shui? Cheng
No.
Yui. And it's like kind of lasses with the sleeves and that.
All right, okay.
But it's famously slaves.
All right,
It's awful. The Chinese authorities, it's soft power propaganda thing they do.
okay.
And there's an advert doing the rounds on YouTube and they're going on about it. And there's all these people going, this is the best show I've ever seen. Everyone's a fake. And it's like
Oh, I don't like
Cynthia,
this.
lawyer, a public servant. It's all
Yeah.
these unreal fake people. And then it goes, Wayne Sleep.
Wayne
And he's
Sleep,
there just going, it's the best thing I've ever seen. You fucking...
Chinese agent.
They get called white monkeys.
Oh, God.
Wayne Sleep is a white monkey.
14.
Yeah.
The cold can be good for sperm, but extreme cold makes it like it's swimming in semolina.
I've told you this before.
I found this on a site called sperm.blog.
Wow.
Now, how many of our listeners are currently pausing us to see if
Oh,
sperm.blog is
the
a real
only thing-
site?
the
I'll
only
let you
thing-
find out for
The
yourself.
only man sperm I know about,
Yeah.
Jeremy Beadle. Jeremy Beadle was having trouble having children,
Mm-hmm.
and his doctor said
he
to
dipped
him,
in a cup of tea.
no,
No,
ice water.
ice water. That's where I'm going wrong.
His balls were running too hot. He cooled those bad boys down, gave them it's like a hot bath. Who's that Dutch guy that goes into the cold water?
His sperm will turn into a single super sperm.
Have you seen one of those Japanese
I look like a
salamanders?
sea trout.
Japanese
yeah.
salamanders, fucking going.
With teeth.
The woman just
Crawling.
lies there.
Ah,
It runs
here
across the
comes-
linoleum. Just slide. Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
she won't need socks on.
Delete her socks.
15. There's a scene where now, like dunking in cold water, people dunk in cold water, run inside
Uh-huh.
and have sex. I
Jeremy
can
Beadle-
assure you,
they're
nothing's
beadling
working.
But the problem with Jimmy Beadle, he's a very small cock. But on the other hand,
Mm-hmm. I get it. I'm just not reacting.
I miss Jeremy Beadle.
I don't. He
No,
looked
I
very
don't.
bloated. He looked like a drinker.
Towards the end, remember that one he did where he's the alien that landed in the garden?
Oh yeah,
And the woman was
people
an
just-
imbecile.
completely believed it.
Have you? The Cilla Black videos are doing the rounds. I'm surprised we've lived as long as we have.
When you watch,
We got
Cilla
through
Black,
the
it's
80s.
terrible.
Cilla Black's the worst singer ever.
Ever
She could not sing.
watch her doing Lionel Richie numbers.
Awful.
It's incredible.
The Beatles,
Yeah,
John Lennon deserved to be shot for one thing and one thing alone. The Beatles' fame allowed Cilla Black on our television.
yeah. They went down to the cavern and signed everyone,
Yeah.
and she just hung up the coats. You're signed.
Yeah.
You're going to be famous.
People have said to me, she had a great voice, but she couldn't hit the high notes.
She couldn't have any note.
And she was a ghastly cunt as well.
Number 16. I found advice on having sex in winter.
Okay.
And this is what they said. This is real. Do sit-ups before sex to warm up. It's one or the other,
Yeah,
mate.
Have you seen footage when it was the last of the Inuit people that lived in igloos?
No.
And they filmed them inside igloos. And the igloo was built, obviously, but it was quite substantial. It was the size of this space.
Right.
But they'd fur everywhere.
Yeah.
And they were all naked. It was really toasty in there.
Nice and warm.
And the folk were naked. And
Well,
yeah.
32% of couples find snow sexy. I don't.
Snow.
I don't look at snow and go, you know what I need? Get your socks on.
Why would you find snow sexy? Because
It's
snow...
not sexy.
Snow's a Christmas. My memory of snow is Christmas and eggnog and
But listen,
like spices.
this has not been made for people in Dundee.
No.
Because in winter, girls, it's like the sexiest you get is like a people ski jacket. There's a gusseless cardi.
I see them making a
It's
film.
no,
of-
you don't get sexy
they're,
here.
they're making a film about that tiger that ate the guy's feet. Ate all of them apart from his feet.
Oh, right.
That's a snow scene. That's not sexy.
We know how it ends
Being
though.
stalked and eaten by a Siberian tiger.
18.
Right.
People are more likely to cheat in the winter months. It's all the socks.
Well, it's dark though.
That's no, I think it's
dark.
the sock. So it's dark. You're going to cheat on your partner, or you've
It's-
just got too many socks
It's
on
easier-
and you can't
all-
control yourself.
All crime will increase in the winter time.
I am not wearing thermal socks,
No,
Right, this
I don't
moment.
like thermal salt.
and I'm not horny at all.
No. Yeah.
My erection is almost gone.
Almost gone. Yeah.
19.
Well, winter's a time for crime.
and,
Crimes of passion
and
as well.
sex. Yeah.
Mm.
40% increase of having sex in front of the TV when it's snowing. Wait a minute. I've just realised something.
In
What
front of the
scientist is
TV?
watching a couple go tick? What's going on here? How do you find this
I
information
turned-
out?
This is a bone I've got to
I
pick
don't
with
watch TV,
television.
so I'm 40% down
I
already.
had BBC TV on today.
Yeah.
I'm having my fucking porridge. And it's Homes Under the Hammer. You
Right,
know of the
okay.
show.
Mm,
It's
not
now
really.
Celebrity Homes Under the Hammer.
Okay.
So it's top and tailed by a celebrity. You know who today's celebrity was?
Who was that?
Sarah Green.
Is she still alive?
A celebrity.
Well, not really. Maybe 40 years ago.
Sarah Green. He's dead, Matt Smith. Mike Smith.
Mike Smith. He died.
Died in a helicopter or was it old age?
No, he died of a heart attack, I
Did
think.
he?
But he did crash
Fly
them
in a
both in a helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah. 20. I think this is the last one. This is information. This is educational.
Yeah.
Men's hormones peak in winter, but they also have lumpy sperm, so it balances out.
Your probably hormones were up because you've got to be prepared to defend the igloo from a polar bear.
You're not going to defend anything from a polar bear.
Well, the thing is, mate, no, you wouldn't have because you would have died. But the surviving men must have. But that goes to say some of your ancestors had been quite capable men.
So what you're
Or
saying,
you
I
wouldn't
am
exist.
an upside down triangle of failure. So
Yeah.
I am peak
But
trough
you're not going to have children.
of failure.
So,
it's the end.
So that's the end of the line. That's done.
It's taken millions of people.
The great Findasses.
Millions.
Big Viking Findass.
And it
Whacking the guy over the head with an axe.
They've
This
battled
guy
through existence.
fighting a polar bear.
T-Rexes.
Fucking punching things. fucking
spaceships.
taking a stalactite, just smashing somebody in the
They've
fucking
had their
head.
legs bit off and
Women
they've
all
crawled to
around them.
survival.
And it's you and then
And
that's
then
it.
there's me and that's it. It just comes to an end.
A great
No.
leg, just a legacy
No.
gone with a whimper.
You know what I like to look at as?
Okay.
A photon in the centre of our own star
Energy's never destroyed.
takes 100,000
Where?
to millions of years
Right.
to exit the sun.
Okay.
And when it does, it gets here within 8 minutes
Uh-huh.
and ends when it hits a dog shite in Shite Street. The photon ends
Yeah,
its
just
journey.
that's it.
And it's travelling at the speed of light, so it doesn't know.
No.
It has no time.
Uh-huh.
So the moment it exists is the moment it ends,
Okay.
right? So its journey ends on a dog shite.
Uh-huh.
A 10 million year
Yeah,
journey
yeah.
ends on a jobby. Or you can look in a telescope. I know you don't, but say you did. You
Uh-huh.
look in a telescope and you look back 13 billion years to a galaxy, and that photon's been travelling,
Uh-huh.
and it hits your eye, and you go, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Even though for that photon, it
Yeah.
has experienced
Oh my
no
God.
time. But it's taken 13 billion years to get to the back of your eye,
Uh-huh.
and then you just go, lot of shite.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me. I have failed, the ultimate failure, billions of years to me.
Uh-huh.
And I just go,
But the thing is, you've not had children, but
No.
you've changed a lot of lives with this. This is your child.
I think we've affected
You've
people.
affected people.
They tell us all the
Like
time.
asbestos used to affect people.
Same thing. There will
Or
be
lead
claims.
pipes.
There will be claims in the future.
Can they?
Oh,
Can
not
anyone
against
sue?
us,
No.
but maybe against the technology. Go after Road and Sure. Go
Well, I
after
see,
them.
I see Swinney's going after social media for under 16s.
It's going
Like
to happen.
Australia, do you think
Yeah,
so?
it's going to happen.
Are they going to look back on social media like it's like smoking?
Look, I have said this before, but
I
any new technology that comes in, people are fearful of it. Videos, video nasties, gaming. Oh, it's ruining everyone. Everything came in, people were fearful of it.
Mm-hmm.
Social media came in and nobody said a word. They went, this is great. We can all communicate
Yeah.
with our grandchildren.
It's not
and do
made
it."
the world better.
It's not made the world better. And now we're
No.
looking back on it going, maybe we should have sorted this out.
I think it's fucked up a lot of kids, like severely.
I think so.
A lot.
It's not. There's not
'Cause
great
it's
positives come out of it.
It's very depressing.
The only positives come out of it when you see advertising for business.
Boobs and cats.
So it's just advertising.
No,
Beyond that,
I see
nothing good.
If I'm walking down the street day to
Yeah.
day, I see my own cat, maybe see a couple cats.
Mhm.
The internet, I could see 5 million cats. That's a plus.
I love cats
Right.
and boobs, but winter boobs and not with fucking socks
Is
on.
any? Oh, yeah.
Keep your socks to yourself.
Dirty bastard sock.
Wait a minute, she wears 3 pairs of socks. That puts her up 90%. Wait, am I only doing 10% of the work?
I doubt you're doing as
I
much
don't
as
think
that.
that's a lot.
I
That
doubt you're
seems,
doing as much
that
as
seems like a hell of a lot. 10%. Oh my God, I've not got the energy for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do?
Well,
I'm going to buy her that extra pair of socks.
you should buy us,
110%.
you should
Boom.
buy her some vibrating socks.
She just she walks to the kitchen. She'll be like, oh, wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen,
Maybe knit her a pair of socks.
Join
That'd be
us on
romantic.
I can crochet.
imagine you.
I can crochet.
I have no doubt, my friend.
I can.
The big Findas
Did your mum never teach you to crochet?
No. Some guy with a pickaxe fucking whacking him, fucking cutting through the
Yeah.
coal seam. He's like, I'm doing this, but one day that great grandson of mine will be fucking crocheting in front of the fire, pair of socks.
I can do a scarf.
Jesus.
I get confused
think
by
I could do a
everything else.
scarf.
You can't crochet though.
I'd learn, it's no difficult.
It's time.
It's wool and knots. I can tie my
time-consuming.
shoelaces.
No, I don't think you can.
I could.
It takes a skill. I
No.
don't think you could ever
No.
crochet.
Could crochet.
You know what's wrong there?
Oh,
You look at your own potential. Potential doesn't exist.
I could
Potential
crochet.
is only exists when
I'm
it's realised.
I'm going to learn
No.
how to crochet, and I'll crochet a scarf, and I'm going to bring it in.
Potential's only go on then,
I will.
because you said
Well,
something I would never do, but it doesn't look
I'll
hard.
crochet a scarf.
You
No,
won't.
a challenge,
You
I
won't.
will.
I won't. No,
I'll have a
you have to come on here and crochet.
No, I'm not saying
I've got
crochet.
beautiful handmade crochet hooks I was given at
I'm not
Christmas.
a fucking performing monkey.
I've got a whole
I'll
set,
crochet a scarf.
and they go up to
bring-
really big ones.
I'll crochet a scarf and bring it
I
in.
can crochet,
I'll do it.
but I want to see
Not
you. No, I
difficult.
want to see you
No, I'm
here
not-
crochet.
I'm not doing
no,
it.
you're not going to crochet because you'll get someone else to do it. Because I know your mum
Who
does
do I
it.
know that crochets? Nobody. My
Your
mum
mum.
knits.
You can transfer those skills.
Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, join us on Patreon for as low as $2.
Handmade crochet
This is about
stick.
the what? You can't
Vintage
crochet.
needles. Were they
They're
whittled?
not vintage. They were new,
were they-
handmade,
were
beautiful.
Were they whittled out of the sword of one of your proper ancestors?
No, I. They were a lovely gift.
Oh, that is
My
delightful.
crochet. Yeah,
Who
you know
from?
crochet? Oh, my girlfriend.
Oh, that's nice.
The crocheting's
So
nice.
you-
It's very
so you could
soothing.
Crochet her more socks.
Blankets. I can do
She's a
everything.
dirty bitch.
That's what. Oh my
You're just
god!
enabling her.
Wait, she gave me them so I could make more
Yes,
socks,
more
thicker socks,
Thicker sock.
hot as possible.
Full body sock.
Jesus, I've just thought of something. She got battery powered socks.
What?
You charge them and they
Oh,
heat
it's
your feet.
ridiculous.
That-
She'll lose her feet.
She said she keeps saying
She
to me,
will lose her feet.
"Could you go to the shops? Because she can't go
What's that
anymore because
smell?
she's just constantly organism all over the place."
What's that smell? Fuck, I've cooked my
Dirty
feet.
bitch.
Cooked my feet.
No, they're just warm. They're not
I
hot.
bet you can burn yourself. Doesn't have to be heated. Bed sores are just like
No, it's
contact.
very light warm.
People
it's not hot.
People have died in electric
not hot
blankets.
water bottle.
Yeah. If you have a heater,
How do we play the music? You know what? I could.
don't.
Well, I could.
Don't.
Okay, it's playing anyway. We'll play it now.
That's good.
It's playing now. You can't hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, join us on Patreon for as low as $2 where you can watch the full video version of this. Now, we will be doing Butler Fest, but it's going to be probably after Christmas because I was ill.
I'm not sure because Jerry Butler says he doesn't like kilts.
Well, I'm not a fan of kilts
No, but
either.
he's supposed to be Scottish. He's supposed
He is
to
a
be
representative, so you should say it, you know.
doesn't have to do it, but he says I love kilts.
The
Kilt industry is damaged. The
you
kilt
will
industry.
you will lose
It's like
the
Sean
end of your
Connery
dick.
advertising Japanese fucking whiskey.
Oh, it's the Merlot thing, isn't it?
Have you heard Jerry's accent these days?
Yeah, it's mixed.
He goes to India a lot and does
It's mixed.
meditation.
It's mixed. It's mixed.
LA man.
Merlot, have we talked about Sideways? In the trailer for Sideways,
Right.
Paul, can't remember his name.
Giamatti.
Giamatti,
Doesn't
whatever his
matter.
name is. He says, no, it's not a fucking Merlot. And Merlot sales plummeted.
Yeah.
And to this day, people say, what's your favourite wine? And I don't drink anymore, but it was a Merlot. And they
Oh.
went, no, what you need. And they're snobby about it. Do you know why they chose Merlot? Because it sounded right coming off the tongue in the statement. There was no, it was written as a different wine. And they went, no, it needs to be a more punchy word. It's nothing to do with the wine. So if anyone ever says, oh, you don't drink a Merlot, it comes from Sideways and probably just the trailer that they saw. And they're snobs. So what you do is you take the
that's a
bottle of
good
wine,
film.
turn it over and smash them over the skull with it.
Yeah.
And smash them again until the bottle breaks.
Yeah.
And keep doing that until they're on the ground covered in Merlot.
Okay.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, laters.
Thrills, the saviors of all culture, the heroes of the mighty Scotland, the smartest men in all the land, the best looking men in history. Call on for Derek Fingers from Scotland, the greatest podcast ever. From Scotland will change your life. Focus Scotland.